What is going on, everybody? Good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. This is part 3 of the vlog installment type things. Of course, you're getting them one day later, but today we're going to be taking a look at how I display my minifigures. Okay, we're going to pull away from the minifigures for a minute because look at this ginormous mess. And this isn't even all of it. Look at this. I know, what the heck. I brought a bunch more of these in because I have a lot of parts in them. And I need to really go through and see what all I have. But there are lots of good parts for just like making little mocks. And there's a buddy on Instagram that does like the speeder challenge. I mean, look at all this. I've just got bags and bags of Lego here. So I got a buddy that does the speeder challenge and I got big distracted. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely my first speeder, so it's kind of rough. It doesn't have the best shape, I would say, but it is pretty cool. I mean, it does fit 2 minifigures in there very nicely. It's got some cool little detail. Yeah, I mean, the engines are cool. That's the one thing I wanted to focus on, which had the most detailing, was kind of that main big thruster in the back. I think it's pretty cool, though. A little Star Wars speeder. And it's kind of themed off of, I'll put a picture up, but the old school Batmobile. That's kind of like what I went for as far as theme goes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on how I did on that. Now, as far as when it comes to displaying your minifigures, there's all different kinds of ways. There's simply just setting them on a shelf and, you know, they just sit there, which I actually really like because you don't have to worry about feet cracks because they're just standing there. They're not attached to a base plate or anything like they are down here. But there's also another way of doing that. So like these guys back here are actually stuck to a Lego plate. Oops, don't drop that. Actually stuck. And these guys, it looks like they are, but they are actually on these little feet peg thingies that keeps the feet from cracking. They just kind of slide right on there. And so like that, for Pre-Vizsla, is a must because, you know, he's a very, very, very expensive Lego minifigure and you do not want him cracking. That is also why I do not have his body down all the way. Because if you push the bodies on all the way, it actually adds a little more stress and you can crack the body that way. And I'll show you a minifigure that did that. That's literally like not that old at all. So out of this new tumbler set, not the big one, but the little tiny one, I mean, I think it's maybe a year old. That Batman already has a cracked torso. Crazy. But there's also basic brick build displays like this, which these are all my girlfriend's minifigures. And she's got some more in our room, but these are most of them. But there's brick built, and then you can take it to another step, or another level, and really match everything, and make it look more unison, which is what I did for all my Jedi minifigures. And as you can see, I have quite a few different versions of the brick-built minifigure displays. I've got this, which is just kind of goes up in height, so that way you get a nice view of all the minifigures from the front. There's also this for my Batman minifigures, which actually needs to be tied down because this swivels, and I have not fixed that yet. But if you get it right in the middle, it will kind of hover, but it does kind of look cool just hovering there. But yeah, so I've got these for all my Batman CMF minifigures. And as you can see, I'm running out of space, so I do need to change this, which we might do in this video. But another way to display your minifigures is build a giant mock for them, basically, like these Iron Man minifigures. I've got a ginormous, I mean, it's not huge, it's not the biggest, but it's definitely bigger than the Lego set of the Iron Man Hall of Armors. And eventually I would love to make it, you know, 3 stories or something and have more minifigures. Got some awesome ones over here. But yeah, so there's also this way. which same could be said for the Batcave. They're just kind of chilling in there. I come over here and I change everybody, I move everybody. You see we got them jumping in the water here. So things are always changing, but this is another really great way to display minifigures. Like I said, just build a ginormous MOC for them. Is it price point? Is it the best thing to do? No, but it's definitely fun. And then on this one, I simply took a piece of base plate strip and glued it to the top of this frame, so that way everybody is on there nice and secure, and it's right between the two ships. This is another cool way, having your minifigure displayed with the set. I don't know, I don't do that with all of them because I like having my minifigures, like all the Jedi and all that. But with these, I mean, it's kind of hard not to. Isn't that just beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Another cool thing you could do, which I didn't make this one came with the set, but you can make these cool little things using these, which I think make really cool displays. And so with that being said, eventually I would love to do a couple more of these in like the actual minifigure case. Maybe make just a small one for all the OG Avengers, and another one for some of the Batman. I would love to have one for all my Batman minifigures. Let me know what you guys think as far as how I display them, as far as which one your favorite is, and also tell me how you display yours. I'd love to hear. And I'm really gonna start focusing actually using a lot of these fresh parts from the inventory in the Batcave, because I really wanna make some good Batcave content here soon. One video that's just got a lot of building. I wanna do a lot in one video. I don't know when that is going to be. That might be the next one here. But we have a lot of parts now. Like I said, I remembered I had all of these different containers and everything. I was like, holy cow, there's some good stuff in here. I also found a bunch of VIP, or not a bunch, but the VIP pirate set, which is sweet, because I've got this little pirate MOC over here. So I'm gonna use all of these pieces and kind of add some more detail into that right there, which we'll take a look at in a second. So there wasn't as many detail parts as there was that I was originally thinking, but I still was able to add a few pieces in from that bag, like that anchor and the steering wheel and a couple little bottles of alcohol. But I think it turned out pretty cool. Alrighty everybody, so that is going to wrap up this video. If there's anything that you want to see in the next video, which I'm going to start filming for right now pretty much, let me know in the comments for sure. I really appreciate you stopping by. I don't know if I'm going to continue this vlog series past this week. We'll see, maybe I'm going to split them up. I don't think I'm going to do the work and Lego content in the same video. They're not doing very good. Not that I'm trying to do these for a lot of views or anything. I just want to have these as kind of like a backlog for 10 years from now. But still, I mean, I put a little effort in, so I want to see them do a little bit better than they're doing, because they did absolutely crap. So I'm going to keep the Lego and the work content separate, I believe, but we are going to start filming for the next one, and I will see you in that video. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. If you don't mind, leave a like, leave a comment, maybe subscribe while you're at it, and share if you don't mind. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.